Nakuru in Kenya is well known for its beautiful lake, lushness, and nature, but did you know that you can actually come here on safari? They even have leopards.
Welcome to Mbweha Camp here in Nakuru County, inside of Soysambu Conservancy. We are in Cottage, named Dick, so let me come show you around. So let me give you a tour of our room. We have our bed here, and I love the fact that it's cool inside right now. Don't get me wrong, there is a rainstorm rolling in, but we're gonna sleep so great. We even have some extra blankets if we need them.
We're Canadian, we're good.
Yeah, no, we're good. We have our robes over here, little seating area, and drinking water here. Into the bathroom. Double sink, shower, everything you need in a room. And I really like this small, like, cottage feel to it. It's very nice. Now, there's one more thing I want to show you outside. So as you already saw, we have a little lounge space here, but the cool part is we have an outdoor bathtub.
First of all, the fact that we didn't get a massive thunderstorm over this camp since we arrived is a pure miracle, because we were able to see it at a distance.
It's
like,
still there.
Yeah, but it's not coming. It just went around the camp. So lucky. Otherwise, for our first night here, we're gonna go to the main lodge because we heard that they have a nice little fire. Maybe have a little glass of wine because Dave and Tracy, that's what they like doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, see the food, because you guys know the food is the most important thing. Good morning. We slept well. We had a very nice dinner last night. You didn't say anything about it.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna close that door?
You need your bag.
Oh, I need my bag. That's true. This morning we're gonna go grab a quick breakfast and then go on our first ever safari in this conservancy.
Yeah.
We'll see what's out there. Tracy's a bit tired still. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Good morning.
How are you?
How's your night?
Good.
Good.
We get double the trouble this morning. Two of you guys. So for safari this morning, we are staying within the Soysambu Private Conservancy, which is where the camp is, and we have two safari guides this morning. And you might recognize this guy from Elephant Gorge a few years ago. He was wearing a super nice outfit. We were on top of a rock. It was an epic sunset. Right there, there's a bunch of baboons like in the power line. Like, I guess they're not scared, eh?
So we just arrived here in Lake Elementaita, and that's actually inside of the Soysambu Conservancy. It's the other salted lake besides Lake Nakuru. So as you can tell behind me, there are a ton of flamingos there. We've already seen so much life. There was, where'd they go?
The pelican?
Like, yeah, there was like six big pelicans
They left as you were talking.
Like flew away?
Yep.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, they're there. Over on the other side. It's full of life this morning.
Thank you so much. See you later after lunch. I have to say, safaris in Nakuru, it's truly a hidden gem. Like with the lakes, the mountain, the background, like the landscape is beautiful.
Yeah.
And we saw like, in terms of volume of animals, like thousands and thousands.
So one thing I do have to say is I actually think the animals here, I don't know if prettier or they're just more healthy.
There's grass
stocky.
everywhere.
Like
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to
they're a bit fatter. But otherwise, like in terms of variety too, like we saw like jackals and hippos and a bunch of different birds and hyenas and giraffes. Like we saw it all. Like it was great. Just no leopard yet, but who knows? You never know.
So we're gonna go show you the rest of the place, but before I do, just want to give you guys a tip. If you guys are looking to book a fantastic safari, luxury or not, or just want someone in charge of planning your own adventure, make sure you check out our friends Ngiri Expeditions. We'll put their information and link down below because I know they will treat you fantastic. So now let's go see the rest of the place.
Many of you guys who actually booked through Ngiri because of our recommendation came back and gave us some positive feedback. So once again, we truly trust them. You gotta trust them too.
So one thing that I do really like here is in their main area, there are a lot of seating options with the option of having a shade umbrella, which is fantastic. And I do hear for your breakfast and lunches, it's possible to eat outside too, as long as it's not raining.
It's still far, we're good. I want to eat right there.
Let's go see the pool. So the pool is actually really nice. Temperature's perfect. I expected it to be a little bit cold, but to be honest, I think we're gonna get in after lunch. And then, one thing I do really like is this area. You do have a shallow end, so with the kiddos, they can still spend time here. And then, mom and dad can just like chill there, have a drink, whatever they wanna do, and your kid's right there in front of you. I like it. So on my right here is where we had breakfast this morning, and then behind me it's like the lounge reception area, which I really like. We enjoyed the evening by the fire there, so let me show you. So like I said, you sit here in the evening with your glass of wine, you sit around the fire. It was a fantastic spot. And then we even had our supper here. So if the camp's not full, you can even set your tables here so you're still around the fire setting as well. So over beside the bar, we actually have an activity board. So if you're here on full board and not game package, you can select from a range of activities that you can do, and the lunch menu as well, which is really clear and concise, which is nice, so you don't have to wait until lunch. You can just come see what's on the menu for the day. And up top, we end with a gift shop.
So the camp is solar for most of the electricity, but they do also have a generator if you need to charge like a camera like this one, your laptop, cell phone or anything during like basically like scheduled period during the day. But they do have hot water 24/7, which is quite a luxury.
So we're heading to the pool because the pool actually feels really nice. But literally 360 around us, it's thunderstorm. But yet over top of us is like the best blue sky and sun. So I'm not sure. It's a little colder than it felt in my hand. But it's still not super cold.
Can't change your mind now.
Well, maybe. I think you should get in first.
Now that Tracy's saying that it might be cold after all, there's only one way to do it. No, it's refreshing. It's super warm outside.
I'm a wuss right now.
Yeah, you're a wuss. Come. Do it. Do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're loving it. Look at this face. Oh yeah, she's loving it. Do it. She's a bit of a drama queen right now. Like, this pool is very, very refreshing and nice. It's super sunny. It's a beautiful day. Come on, I could stay in this all day. Maybe a little Tusker or something? Like, come on. So right now it is lightly sprinkling on this side, but where the Conservancy is on the other side of the road, apparently they had a lot of rain. And because of the type of ground, like driving there would be a nightmare.
It looks like nothing, and then all of a sudden your tires are coated and you got nothing.
Yeah, so we're gonna still go a little game drive, but a little bit closer to the camp and see what we can see. What's around the camp? Should we be scared? I don't know.
So even though you're staying in the private Soysambu Conservancy, you can actually do day trips or half-day trips, whatever you prefer, into Lake Nakuru National Park as well.
Surprise, eh?
Yeah.
I was wondering what is that smoke for?
Good thing you decided to go check it out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Thank you. So we're talking about doing a sundowner over on the other side, but with the rain and everything, it wasn't gonna work. So we're like, that's okay, let's just go for a couple hours, game drive on this side, see what we see. And they were sneaky, and they prepared a sundowner on this side for us.
So this was like the perfect example of why you should take every single opportunity that you have to go on a game drive. Because we were like, oh, it's gonna rain, it's not gonna be good. But after all, like, we saw a cool eagle, we saw a bunch of hyenas, super active, yeah, with actually babies.
Yeah, we
pups,
couldn't get the babies on the thing.
They were very fast, and we saw 2 bat-eared fox, which are super rare, especially during the day because they're nocturnal. So yeah, worth it. Oh, and this is pretty nice too. Thank you. Tracy, you're doing a great job.
I know, right?
Watch out.
I'm pretty good at that.
It literally started to rain as we got out to go to the sundowner. We still stayed there a little bit, but then the rain got worse and worse and worse. Now it's no storm, but you know,
it's definitely steady.
It made us cut the sundowner a little short.
So on top of the rain, it's pretty cloudy, so there's not gonna be a sunset. So we stayed there for a little bit of time, but we did choose to come back to our fire here.
These are the mom and cub water bug that we saw earlier. They just walk through the camp to go drink at the pool. So dinner was very good, but the day is not done. Our safari guide is like super nice, and you kind of felt bad that our game drive was a little bit ruined, even though it wasn't. We saw a lot.
It was still really good for being very close to the camp.
So it's like, you know what, after dinner, let me take you on a little night game drive. And that is the beauty of having a camp in a private conservancy, because doing that in an actual national park in Kenya, forget about it, it is not allowed. But here, you can.
How's the dinner?
Very good.
Thank you very much. It was very nice. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure. So to be honest, that was one of the best night game drive we've ever had. Even though we didn't see leopards, but we saw everything else.
So most of the time you see like one bat-eared fox or like one hare. We saw so many.
So many things, like all of them.
Impressed.
A bunch of hyenas. That what is it? Zorilla. We have never seen a Zorilla before, and all of that within like 1 hour.
Great. After a long day, we have a beautiful bath prepared.
Who's we?
I have a beautiful hot bath prepared.
Good morning. It is another cloudy but not rainy day here in Nakuru, and I just realized yesterday that I didn't give you my 2 favorite fun facts about Nakuru. Fun fact number 1, Nakuru actually means dusty place, and trust me, it is a dusty place.
It can be very dusty.
In Maasai language, by the way. And the second one, about 10,000 years ago, Lake Naivasha, Lake Elementaita, and Lake Nakuru were actually one massive lake, but because of the tectonic activity underground, they actually separated, and now we got 3 lakes.
But the fun part with that is now only 2 of them are salted.
Yeah.
Interesting. It is very late for us. It is 8:30. Very rare that Dave did not set an alarm and he woke up at 8 o'clock. He definitely needed it. So we're just gonna have a chill breakfast.
That felt great.
Thank you.
Well, I'm so glad that we finally came in Nakuru for a proper safari, because this region for safaris is truly a hidden gem.
It is. And if you stay here, there are so many different options for activities, even camel safaris, full day game drives in different parks, and even like hikes, sleeping warrior hikes. So definitely lots to do. Yeah,
so if you want to book this place or any other cool safaris here in Kenya, make sure to check out our friends at Ongeri Expedition. Their link is going to be down below as usual. And until next time, see you guys
in the next one.